Mm-hmm. So this is our first meeting. I'd love to know about yourself. I have seen your so many videos. So despite of that, for my viewers, I'd love to know about yourself. Please say something.
Yeah, first of all, very good afternoon.
Yes, it's very good afternoon. You too.
Well, my name is Sanjay Prist and I come from Uttarakhand. But nowadays I'm living in Gurugram, Haryana. Basically, I'm from Uttarakhand and it's been for 2 years I'm working as an analyst. And if I talk about my hobbies are listening to music, watching movies, and traveling as well. As well as I'm a YouTuber and my channel name is The Global Voice by Sanjay Prist. So that's all about me. Now, could you
Wow.
introduce yourself?
Yes, yes, definitely. That is very fantastic introduction. So yes, this is Mithu Mato, and at this moment I'm talking to you from my village, Moshinam. It is in the district of Purulia of West Bengal. If I talk about my qualification, I'm an arts graduate. After completion of my graduation, I used to work in the banking sector for more than 14 years in the sales department. And at this moment, I'm running my own tuition center at my village, and I also running my YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Easy English with Me Too. So that's all about myself.
Oh, that's great. So you're saying you used to work in banking sector, right? And you had worked there for 20 years as well. So now I just want to ask, why did you left that job?
Yes, yes, I'm going to answer of your questions. I used to work there for more than 14 years in the sales department. So it's no private, it was a private bank and I was a part of sales team. So basically I used to work outside of the branch and it was target based job. So each and every month you have to meet your target. So it was a very difficult job, no. Despite of that, I used to work there for a long time just because I had some problem in my family. So that's the reason why finally I decided that no, mental satisfaction was zero. So that is my main reason to leave that job. And at this moment, I'm running my own tuition center. I'm happy with this my profession.
Oh, that's great. So nowadays you are saying you are running a coaching center, right? Am I right?
Yes, yes, you are 100% right. I'm running my own coaching center at my village. All the village students come to me and I teach them, no, especially in village. If I talk about like India, no, there are very less teacher. Those teach spoken English. No, rest of the thing, there is no problem. But when it comes about talking, so teachers face a little bit problem. So yes, I'm not doing the great thing, but I'm doing the small thing in a great way, you can say.
Oh, that's great. First of all, I want to appreciate you because you're saying you used to work in a banking sector, right? Without any satisfaction. Okay, you are working there because there were some problems in your family as well, right? And after some years, you have decided you must leave that job, right? And after that, you are running your own business, or I can say own institute, right? I want to
Mhm.
appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Yes.
According to my capacity, I always try to impart my knowledge to my students because I faced lots of problem while I used to work in the banking sector. So that point of time, all of a sudden, customers started talking in English, and at the outset, I had lots of problem. But yes, little by little, I overcome all the things. So I'm thinking that my students, so that they don't face that kind of problem. No, definitely they will look for some job after completion of their education. So nowadays across the world, people are very much crazy to speak in English. So if they have good command about this language, definitely it will help them in their life. It will help them to get good job. Like sometimes it helps them to get promotion also in the company in different department.
Yes, you're right. Because of English, I also got a job. Okay, it's been for 2 years. I'm working as a right. You are doing, like you are teaching, you are teaching good things because you know each and everything, right? You had spent it your more than 14 to 15 years, right, in private sector. So whatever you are saying, absolutely right. And now I just want to I just want to ask, like, how do you teach your children? First,
Mhm.
do you focus on grammar, or like how do
Uh,
you teach?
mhm. See, first of all, I teach them how to read the books. Now, that is also very important, especially in the village. Parents are not giving enough support at their home. So, like top to bottom, left to right, all the things I have to teach my students. So, I teach them how to read the books. Then I start talking with them in English, like from basic English. What is your name? What is your parents' name? What does your father do? How many members in your family? Who is the best student in your class? Something like this. During 3-4 months, I ask the questions, and whenever they are unable to give the answer, I help them to give the correct answer. This is how I teach my students. So later
Oh,
on,
that's great.
when they are going no upwards, like I actually teach from elementary class to 10th standard students. So from fifth standard, fifth class, I start teaching grammar part. Little by little, they are learning and they are quite happy. No, they are getting good marks in the examination also. So I'm hoping that maybe later on in future, my students will work across the world.
Yes, you're right. So, do you think is grammar really important for speaking well English?
Yes, definitely. Grammar is important to have a proficient speaker. If you want to speak in everywhere, no international level, or some of the times you are going to some offices, no, each and every place without any fear, without any hesitation, you will be able to express your thoughts. If you have a good grammar knowledge, like Dravid have actually, according to my opinion, he has the grammar of cricket. No, so that's the reason why selectors selected him as a coach of India. There are lots of good in cricket player, but their record is very high and very best record. Like if we compare with Dravid, despite of that, selector selected the Dravid because he has the grammar of cricket. So likewise, if you have grammar knowledge, then your way of talking, you will be a proficient speaker one day.
Grammar is really important. If you know grammar, you will be speaking very fluently and confidently as well, right? People ask so many times, okay, Sanjay, how can we speak English fluently and confidently as well? So I always
Mhm.
say, first, you must work on your basic English. You must know grammar. Once you master your grammar, right, you will be speaking
Mhm.
fluently and confidently as well. And if you're unable to speak fluently and confidently, it means there is lack of knowledge. When there is lack
Mhm.
of knowledge, it means you want to speak well English.
Mhm. Yes, yes, you are absolutely correct. Without grammar, you won't be able to up proficient speaker. Yes, you can speak. Suppose we learn our mother tongue by listening. No, there is no grammar. Nobody taught us grammar. So if you grew up in that kind of circumstances, so yes, you can speak English without learning any grammar. So like from your childhood, all the other members of your family talking morning to night. So by listening, you can learn everything.
Yes, if there is environment, then we can learn any language without reading grammar. If there is no environment, right, then grammar helps us to speak well English, right? It helps to speak.
Yes, 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 yes. You are
And
right. You are
grammar
right.
and grammar boosts confidence as well. Because I used to study in Hindi medium background. After
Mhm.
completing my graduation, there was COVID-19 period. In COVID-19 period, I worked on my spoken English. Okay, first I
Mhm.
worked on my grammar. Once I mastered my grammar, after
Mhm.
learning grammar, I used to speak very fluently and confidently as well, because I used to
Mhm.
practice. I would practice as well. Nowadays, I'm not practicing. So sometime we get stuck as well, right? It depends on practice as well. If you are having good knowledge of grammar, you are not practicing, right? Then you want to speak fluently and confidently as well. So if you know each and everything, then you must practice as well.
Yes, yes. Some of the times you have to revise. Otherwise, no, all the rules and regulations you will forget. So it happens because practically I'm teaching my students. So suppose I'm going to teach nervous and change. If I don't go through 2-3 times, I won't be able to teach them like accurately. No. So yes, we have to revise time to time. That will help us. That will help us to make maximum accuracy.
Okay. And now I want to ask my last question. How much grammar is important to speak well English?
Say, according to my opinion, if you know like tense, voice change, narration change, like use of preposition, use of articles, these are like anybody have all this knowledge, so more than enough. No, anybody can speak English fluently with everybody across the world. Even whenever you are going to speak with native speaker, there is no problem. No, some of the times I have heard that native speaker also making so many mistakes, even though they are teaching like different part of the world. So it happens. Nobody is perfect 100%. So yes, mistakes is a part of our life. But if you have like more than 80% correction, so there is no need to worry about that.
Yes, we all make mistakes. We must not worry about mistakes, right? If you want to learn anything, okay, you will fall as well. You will be making so many mistakes as well. But keep on practicing, keep on working, right, and keep on learning as well. Once we focus on these things, once we focus on positive things, right, we can do anything. It's not only for English, but also for other things as well.
Yes, yes, you are right.
And
So let
and you were saying, like I was asking, how much grammar is important, right? So you were saying if someone knows tenses, some prepositions and some articles, right? Yes, I agree with you. If someone just work on their tenses, some model verbs, okay, they can speak 40 to 50% English. I can guarantee
yes.
them. Yes.
Okay, it was really lovely talking. I also wanted to connect with you because I have watched your so many videos and your way of talking is very nice. You are talking fluently, so that part is the best part, according to my opinion.
Yes, you also speak, you're also speaking very fluently and confidently because you're a teacher as well. That's why you're having very good experience. I'm not a teacher, I'm not a teacher as well, okay? And you're having good accent as well. Now, before wrapping this conversation, just tell me how did you learn that action?
See, more practice. No, actually, I mentioned this many times because I don't have any pressure at this moment. So my English starts with morning. No, my morning starts with English and my day ends with English. So during the day, I practice a lot. Some of the times I like apply shadow practice. No, I listen native speaker speeches and I repeat after listening. Same way. By doing this more and more, at this moment I'm talking like this. When I'm struggling a lot so that I can enhance my accent because it's my childhood dream. When I like to teach my students so that they can also able to speak like this way.
Oh, that's great. So again, I want to appreciate you. You're working hard. So keep on working hard, okay? And
Thank
keep on
you.
passing good things to your students as well. And I wish you
Mhm.
all the best for your, institute and for your future as well, okay? And thank you so
Thank you.
much for, yeah, thank you so much for talking to me and for giving me your precious time as well. So bye for now and stay safe.
Okay, bye. Take
Yeah, bye
care
bye.
and have a good life. Okay, bye.